In this installment, we're going to be going over the NBA bet slate for Friday, January 2nd. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Chef D, and I'm here to bring you the winning ingredients for our NBA bet slate for January 2nd on Friday. But before we deep dive into that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MetsNetChefD. Don't forget about the TikTok at Chef_D91. And don't forget about that Patreon. Let me repeat it again. Don't forget about that Patreon. I keep telling you, y'all don't listen. I keep telling you to sign up. All right, I'm not going to be posting a video every single day. So the last video was 3 days ago. We missed on that Rams game. That's fine. That game didn't really matter. It's the end of the football season. So bowl season is here, NBA is here, and we are cooking on the Patreon side. If you would have just signed up, you would have experienced a wonderful last couple days. New Year's Eve plays. These are the two community parlays that I gave out. Iowa plus 7.5, Duke plus 3.5. That cash just to double your money. We had the Warriors and the Hawks in the NBA just to double your money. That cash as well. All the plays from that day. Let me see that plays from that day. We only missed on the Miami. We had the money line on Miami. So I have that ticket. I would have to go to my Instagram. Is it still there? It should still be there. It should still be there. Yeah. So we no, I have to go back. So we had the Miami money line. I gave that out. I gave out Miami plus 9.5. As soon as the day started, I posted Miami plus 9.5, and I like the over. But obviously, we were on the Miami side heavily in that one, and that came through, as you can see, plus 9.5. NBA Warriors came through, Hawks came through, Spurs came through. We only missed out on the Raptors, but 2 misses out of like 8 picks. Come on. And then we destroyed it on New Year's Day today, obviously with Oregon money line. Alabama did not come through. We're waiting on the Georgia game. But in NBA, we started off really hot. Rockets minus 9.5, 76ers, Heat outright won. We were big on Oregon. I don't know why people were on Texas Tech. They had the weakest schedule out of all the top 20 teams. We smashed on that, as you can see, that beautiful ticket right there. I was very confident in Oregon. I wanted to take the minus 9.5. I don't know why they didn't let me at the time. At FanDuel, they would have had it all up at once, but it was a live spread. I took that. I took what I can get. That minus 5.5 cash. Tyrese Maxey, I was all over it. He was playing back in Dallas, his hometown. He hit 4 threes. I had him for 5 threes as well, but that didn't come through. And then the 76ers outright won in that game as well. So we're having a phenomenal last couple days here and start the new year right. I was on the points here of Maxey as well. So guys, you gotta sign up. If I don't post a video, just sign up for the Patreon. You can go to any one of my videos. The link is provided down below so you can get access to these plays. I'm gonna give you the college championship winner as well. I think I already have that, but I'm gonna repost it again. So if you sign up for the $20 tier, you'll have access to that. It'll be right at the top. You won't have to scroll down and find it. Or contact me. So click that link provided down below. You're going to get full access to daily bets, future bets, and access to that group chat that goes off 24/7. Let's get the ball rolling in this one here. Starting off with the Pacers, 6-28, going up against the San Antonio Spurs, 24-9. We got the odds here. Money line, Spurs minus 235. Comeback of the Pacers at a plus 195. Total at 236.5. Spread at 5.5. Checking the public bet percentage here, 84% of the bets, 92% of the money all over San Antonio. For the total, 71% of the bets, 61% of the money towards the over. And then we have 51% of the bets, 56% of the money on the spread for plus 5.5 with the Indiana Pacers. All right, now Looking at this matchup here, checking off with the injury report. All right, so there's two big injuries here on the side of the Spurs. Victor Wembanyama and Devin Vassell are going to be out in this game here for against the Pacers in this one. All right, so that's two big outs there. Obviously, Pacers are dealing with a ton of injuries as well, but they've been slowly getting healthier and healthier. Naismith is back in the fold for this team here as well. Nembhard is back. Obviously, you still have Siakam. Ben Mathurin recently came back about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. So slowly, this team's getting healthier. Obviously, they're not going to be ready until next year when they get Halliburton back. He's out for this entire season here. But slowly, this team should be more competitive. All right, we saw it in the last couple games. They played Houston tough. And then against Orlando, they had a ton of opportunities to take that win, and they faltered late in that fourth quarter. And this is a team on a 10-game losing streak, so they're going to win a game sooner or later. And this one could be the spot where they can definitely surprise the San Antonio Spurs. That spread is telling me something as well. Obviously, it's baked in with the injuries here with Wembanyama and Vassell. But I do like what I've seen out of the Pacers as of late, playing a little bit tougher, play a little more competitive, getting a little more healthier. I'm going to have to lean with this plus 5.5 on the spread here. All right, plus 5.5 on the spread. Their defense is very poor. We are missing some key pieces here from the side of the Spurs. I would lean towards the under. All right, as this team gets healthier and healthier, definitely the way and style that they played earlier in the season is going to have to change. And I like the under 236.5 with the injuries to both sides of these teams here. So plus 5.5 main play, secondary play under 236.5. Next up in Capital One Arena here, we have the Brooklyn Nets 10-21 going up against the Washington Wizards 8-24. This spot here, the Brooklyn Nets, this is going to be the second game of a back-to-back. They just got blown out by the Houston Rockets at home in Brooklyn, and now they're traveling over to Capital One Arena here. They lost to the Rockets 120-96. Cam Thomas is back. Michael Porter Jr. missed that game against Houston. So one of the key parts here will be Michael Porter, if he's going to be able to give it a go. If you're looking for the odds in this one, it's not showing up here, but I'll show you right here what the odds are for this matchup. The Nets has slight road favorites minus 118, spread at 1.5, total at 225.5. All right, so the way we're going to play this here, Brooklyn Nets are clearly the better team. We're looking at Washington with a ton of injuries, and they're getting just worse and worse here. The guys that they're missing, these are key players here. Corey Kispert, Maine, one of their better three-point shooters. Kaishan George, who's really bursted onto the scene and really became one of their leading scorers. Cam Whitmore is going to be out. He's one of their main bench guys as well. Those three guys are huge. They still have McCollum, Bilal Coulibaly, and Alexander Sarr, but still the talent is way greater on the side of the Brooklyn Nets, and I think they bounce back on the second game of back-to-back here. Give me the Nets on the money line. If we're choosing a secondary play, give me the team total over for the Brooklyn Nets. Washington Wizards are literally the worst defense in the league. And they continue to show it time in and time out. So Nets money line, secondary play, team total of the Brooklyn Nets over. In MSG, Madison Square Garden, New York Knicks 23-10, going up against the Atlanta Hawks 16-19. Looking at the odds for this one, Knicks at home minus 300, come back at the Hawks at a plus 240, total at a 245.5, spread at a plus 7.5. Very, very interesting spread if we're looking at this number here. I'll tell you why in a second. Public bet percentage, 83% of the bets, 80% of the money on New York to win. For the total, 73% of the bets, 77% of the money towards the over 245.5. And for the spread here, 54% towards the Knicks to cover, and then 56% of the money coming in on Atlanta to cover this number. So sharps are leaning more on the side of Atlanta, and that makes more sense. All right, now injury report here. We got Josh Hart out for the New York Knicks. These two teams just recently played about 6 days ago. In that game, It was the New York Knicks beating the Atlanta Hawks in Atlanta. Same game without Josh Hart in that one as well. But the key factor here was for Atlanta, there was no Kristaps Porzingis. Kristaps Porzingis has come back, and this team, first game that Kristaps Porzingis comes back, Atlanta comes out and really shows their true form, and they blow out the Minnesota Timberwolves. All right, so that's a big win there. They were on a long losing streak, the Atlanta Hawks. They're finally fully healthy. We're talking about with Jalen Johnson, with Trae Young, Kristaps Porzingis as well. So that's really a dangerous core here, and I think the plus 7.5 is just a little bit too many points here. If we're talking about a fully healthy Atlanta team, yes, they struggle defensively here, but Kristaps Porzingis definitely provides a rim protector and rebounding upgrade here. If we're talking about him into the lineup here, definitely can cause problems for the New York Knicks as well on the other side of the ball, trying to guard the trio that they have right now between Trae Young, Jalen Johnson, and Kristaps Porzingis here for the Atlanta Hawks. All right, so main plays here will be plus 7.5. I think that's way too many points here for the Atlanta Hawks here. I get it, Knicks are a strong home team, but we are missing Josh Hart. We have a big question mark on Mitchell Robinson. If he's out, then you're missing one of your main defenders down low. And I think Atlanta is going to turn up here after a long stretch of losing here. Kristaps Porzingis back. Everyone else is healthy. Take advantage of Atlanta mispricing as we can right now. So Hawks plus 7.5. In Rocket Arena here, we have the Cleveland Cavaliers 19-16 going against the Denver Nuggets 23-10. This matchup here, Cavaliers huge, home favorites minus 800 with the comeback of the Nuggets at a plus 550. Total at 236.5. Spread at 12.5. Public bet percentage here, 72% of the bets towards Cleveland, 51% of the money towards Denver on the money line. For the total, 78% of the bets, 79% of the money towards the over 236.5, and for the spread, 67% of the bets coming in on Denver to cover, but 65% of the money coming in on Cleveland to cover. All right, now there's a reason for that. There's a major concern, obviously, on the side of Denver and the injuries. All right, we already know about Nikola Jokic. He's going to be out for a while with the calf, and as you can see this report here, Nuggets could be without their entire opening night starting lineup against the Cavs. We're really just waiting on Jamal Murray. He's a game time decision now. He's been downgraded. They're already without Aaron Gordon, Nikola Jokic, Jonas Valanciunas, the backup center. So they're going to be really down to scraps here with this Denver Nuggets roster. And then the Cavaliers have been getting healthier and healthier. If we're looking at how they've been playing the last couple games, playing strong, beating San Antonio, blowing them out by double digits, and then blowing out Phoenix as well. So this is how Cleveland does. We already know they're very up and down like a roller coaster. They might go below 500 in a 10-game stretch and then go on a stretch of 20 games winning 18 out of 2. 18 out of 20. So they really very big roller coaster team, and I think they take advantage of these injuries on the side of Denver. So I'm gotta get this number right now before it balloons up. Give me the Cleveland Cavaliers against the Nuggets at the minus 12.5. Don't try to get cute in this one here, especially with the Cleveland Cavaliers at home. That's where they tend to go on their runs, and they play much better at home, and everyone is back and healthy for the Cleveland Cavaliers as well. In Pfizer Forum here, we have the Milwaukee Bucks 14-20 going against the Charlotte Hornets here. This is the fourth and final matchup between these two teams. Looking at the current odds here, we have Bucks minus 250, comeback of the Hornets at a plus 200, total at 233.5, and spread at 5.5. Checking the odds here in the public bet percentage, 80% of the bets, 70% of the money all over Milwaukee. For the total, 84% of the bets and money towards the over, and for the spread, 67% of the bets, 80% of the money all over Milwaukee to cover this 5.5. But these two have been going back and forth here for this season in the first three matchups. First one went to Charlotte, won by 11. Then the second one went to Milwaukee. That went into overtime, and that was a double-digit win by Milwaukee. Milwaukee bounces back here again. A couple days ago, they played. This was the Giannis Antetokounmpo game. He came back his first game, and they won by double digits in Charlotte. And then now we coming back here in Milwaukee in this fourth and final matchup here. Positive news is Miles Bridges is trending towards playing in this game here. I think that the value is on the side of the Charlotte Hornets. Fourth and final matchup. These two are very familiar with each other, and they clearly go back and forth. And I think the value is on the spread at 5.5 in this one here. Obviously, the Bucks are an okay team. Obviously, they need Giannis Antetokounmpo back, but this is a healthy Hornets team. If I'm getting Bridges, LaMelo Ball, and Con Knipple here, then I think they can definitely put up a strong effort against the Bucks here, against a very familiar opponent. So Hornets plus 5.5 is going to be the play. Last but not least here for the Friday slate, I'm only going over 6 or 7 games. The rest of the games, the full list will be on the Patreon if you want all my plays for this Friday slate. That would be on the Patreon. You click that link provided down below, and you're going to get access to all my plays for the Friday slate. This is the final game I'm going over for that Friday slate. Going over 6 or 7 games here, giving you my leans on that one. For this one here, let's go over to the odds. We have Magic as road favorites minus 190, Bulls plus 154 on the money line, total at 234, spread at minus 4.5. Public bet percentage here, it's kind of split, which is shocking. All right, so 57% of the bets on Orlando, 54% of the money coming in on Chicago. Total 73% of the bets, 75% of the money towards the over 234.5. And for the spread, it will be 63% of the bets and 54% of the money all over the Chicago Bulls. So the public are on the Bulls. Does anyone know who's playing for the Bulls? Do you want to know who's playing for the Bulls? Are they looking at what is going on? They're not paying attention. This is insanity. This is insanity. We have no Josh Giddey. We have no Kobe White. We're literally, this is what happened. We're literally looking at Jalen Smith, Buzelis. Isaac Okoro had 24 points against the New Orleans Pelicans. That's what we're looking at. That's Isaac Okoro, Trey Jones, and Vucevic. They are lucky they faced the New Orleans Pelicans in that poor defense. That's the reason why they scored 134 points. I don't think that happens again. Isaac Okoro going for over 20. I don't think that happens again. Going 8 for 10 from shooting. This team here in Orlando Magic plays defense. That's their calling card here. And this is a spot where I'm going to be heavily on the side of the Orlando Magic, taking advantage of this very inept Bulls team and lineup that they're going to put on this court. I think this is a mispricing here. Love the Orlando Magic here plus 4.5 and the under. All right, I have no confidence in the Bulls scoring nowhere near 134 points like they did last game against this defense here. You could do team total under for the Chicago Bulls, but total game under, secondary play, main play. This is what we're going to do. Magic minus 4.5. You can even take them on the money line. It's still minus 190. So Magic tomorrow. That's going to be our breakdown for the Friday slate. Let me know in that comment section down below if you agree or disagree. We could definitely debate about that one down below in the comment section. Also, do not forget to sign up for the Patreon. Get locked and loaded. Don't miss out on these plays that I just showed you at the beginning of the video. Even if I post or do not post, you'll have access to this no matter what if you sign up for that Patreon right now. So click that link provided down below. You're going to get full access to daily bets, future bets, and access to that group chat that goes out 24/7. This is your boy Chef D. I'll be back very soon, and peace out.